Hi guys, Kyle Davies here. Just wanted to talk a little bit about the idea of identity and illness and how our sense of identity can affect our health and well-being now and as we move into the future. I remember I first kind of really became aware of this many years ago. I had a friend that was trying to give up smoking, and he tried pretty much everything. He tried the patches, the gum, hypnotherapy. He'd been at the doctor for drugs. I mean, he tried all sorts of things. And in just casually talking to him, it became evident to me that he was holding the identity of a smoker. So the idea that I am a smoker, rather than the identity of somebody who just smokes. So smoking is just a behavior I engage in. And I kind of figured that maybe there's something in that. Maybe that's where the problem lies. When I began to move into therapy, I remember having quite a few of my clients, people with ME and chronic fatigue syndrome, that would say to me, well, it's my ME. And there was something about that. I really felt there's something in that energetically that prevents that person from moving forward. And as I've kind of looked into this and researched more, and seeing how people can change and inviting them to change, I've seen the impact that this does have. So when we allow ourselves to identify with something. So if we say, well, it's my depression, or it's my back pain, or it's my fibromyalgia, it's who I am. When we do that, it's incredibly difficult to shift, because the energy of the condition becomes stuck to the energy of us, rather than it just being a process that we are going through, because everything is just energy constantly in flux. And if it's depression, if it's back pain, if it's fibromyalgia, if it's something else, it really is just an energy that is moving through us, almost like a process, if you will, that is moving through. It's not who we are. So one of the first steps in kind of getting past these things is allowing ourselves to see these problems as an energy, a process that is moving through us, not who we are. And creating that distance between whatever it is and whatever we are, it really makes a big difference. Now, it can be a bit tricky, because we have in a sense of identity that's kind of in the mind and ego, and that part of us often really wants to hold on to that sense of who it is, even if it knows that that sense of identity may not be useful for us. It's often it wants to kind of really hang on to that. This is me. I know who I am, and I don't want to let that go. And that's what happens when we get stuck in the mind. So sometimes we do have to move out of the mind, beyond the mind, in order to shift that sense of kind of ego-driven identity, if you will. But it can be a really important step. So if you do suffer from something, you may find that if you're stuck, or if you're having problems in shifting it, you may want to look at whether you're looking at it as part of me. Am I attaching my identity to the energy of whatever this thing is? Okay, so hopefully that helps.